Let me be so real for a second. I am not great at leaving the house, and I simply cannot be the only one. So that's why I am starting a new series called Leaving the House in New York City, where in efforts to get out of the house more and overcome my crippling social anxiety by the end of the summer, I'm going to plan cutie little outings and take y'all along for them. So for my outing this weekend, for our first stop, we went to my best friend Finn's gallery opening where we got to see some of his art. It was really cool. There was a lot of queer and trans artists doing incredible work. We then grabbed some empanadas from Empanada Mama. Love that they have gluten-free options before we sat at a little izakaya and got some drinks. And then we saw some girls get attacked by a guy and we had to help them. It was really crazy. They're okay though. We made sure they got home safe. We took a little break from our outings to plant our planter box to make sure that we have some catnip and lettuce growing in our windowsill. Before we headed out again to meet up with some pals for brunch, we were going to our favorite brunch spot on the west side called Good Enough to Eat. They have my absolute favorite sandwich of all time, this avocado cheddar sandwich that I get on gluten-free bread. Delicious. It was our friend's first time going and they loved it. After that, we grabbed some drinkies from our old stomping grounds, Joe Coffee, before we headed off to the farmer's market and the Grand Bazaar. Our friends were new to the city and they have not been to the Grand Bazaar before, and they were absolutely blown away with how much they had there. It's my favorite place to go on a Sunday. So many of the vendors are so kind and fun to talk to, so we yapped with a lot of them for a while. Literally social anxiety who. We said goodbye to our pals as they were heading off to a show. We weren't quite ready to go home yet, so we sat and soaked in the sun in Central Park. Ultimately a 10 out of 10 New York City weekend. Thanks for coming along with me. See you next time. Kisses.